I'm Dexter, and welcome to a big 10-year anniversary celebration. I'm once again here, joined by Lucas and Adam in this big celebration.
It's great to be here for the 10th anniversary of Sawf. 10 whole years. We've only been here for 1 week, but hopefully we're here for 10 years more.
Let's make this a good show.
I really do hope that this is a great show, and surely it will be.
Here we see opening the show up with the former SAWF World Champion, losing that championship just 2 nights ago on Takedown 782. How does it feel? How does it feel?
Lost it in a last man standing match against James Anderson, who we will be seeing later tonight.
With him being so new, he should feel lucky that he managed to get onto the 10th anniversary.
This man was undefeated. I am still undefeated.
I mean,
The only undefeated wrestler in
Thank
SAWF.
you, sir. And this match was originally slated to be for the SAWF Championship.
well, if there's one thing I can say about Carmelo, he has not been pinned, he has not been submitted.
Hey, a loss is a loss.
I'm not saying he's undefeated, but he still has not been pinned or submitted.
Well,
Hey,
it's fair.
and
It's
this
SAWF.
man robbed out of a big championship match. As happy as I am that championship is back with the higher powers, this man was going to be facing Carmelo for the SAWF Championship here tonight. No longer a title match. You've got to think that this man is pissed off.
I mean, this man is already pissed off enough. There's something loose in that head of his, but yeah, he's got to be much more upset after not getting this be a title match.
I think both of these wrestlers are a little bit loose. Hard to predict what they'll do.
Of course, breaking news in a couple of weeks. It's been announced that Carmelo will get his rematch for the SAWF Championship versus James Anderson at the Big 0 Hour PSV, and we know Espada De Niro is going to be a part of that big handicap match for that briefcase.
If Espada De Niro, though, gets a pinfall or submission victory over Carmelo here, that definitely shoots him right to the top.
He won't even have a technical streak by then.
Be a big win, and we discussed on Takedown. De Niro and his cousin Thunderstorm are in need of a big win.
Carmelo's really got to get that loss out of his head right now
and
and focus on the future.
Looks like he is focused and backing with Espada De Niro into that corner and getting almost a full count there.
You know what? Maybe this title loss might be good for Carmelo. It might give him a bit of a meaner streak, and we saw that mean streak coming out in that last man standing match.
Absolutely did. Busted James Anderson wide open. He did use that screwdriver multiple times and just pounding away in the corner. Not a happy man.
He won't be able to use weapons this time. He just has to fight with his good old fists.
Absolutely right there. Great sight. And a 2 count. He was grabbing onto the ropes there, but the referee did not notice.
Yeah, it was definitely in his blind spot, but I think he was able to create a bit of a rattling noise with the rope getting the referee's attention.
Of course, these two men have had numerous battles back and forth. Carmelo getting the win every single time, but with every match, you got to think De Niro gets a bit more strategy, getting closer to a win. But Carmelo is frustrated, a bit pissed off.
Just kind of writhing around in pain right now.
And that
Whoa.
screwdriver left at ringside, throws it down.
He decided against it.
And throwing him into that fence.
I don't know what that would feel like, but I can't imagine it'd feel very good to be thrown against corrugated iron fence.
Do you want me to take you over there and see how it feels?
I mean, maybe after the show, we don't want to get this show off the rails, Mike.
And could be looking at that big atomic drop.
Got to wear him down a bit first.
I mean, before every show, I like to see try get what the wrestlers are thinking in the back, but Carmelo was not in talking form here today, still definitely reeling off of that loss.
You went up to the man after a big title loss, try and get his thoughts. What were you thinking?
He's just too talkative. He can't leave anyone alone.
I'm a broadcast journalist. I'm trying to get some material.
Oh,
out
you've
here.
been here for like 2 days. Big broadcast.
Commentator,
No, you're
stick
wrong.
to commentary.
Regardless.
Why? I don't know if you noticed, I'm not just a commentator, I am a backstage interviewer here at the SAWF. If anyone's getting scoots around here, pal, it's Mike effing Dexter.
Let's just pay attention to the match.
Yes, let's move back onto this match.
And she said, let's not get this off the rail.
Carmelo is in control.
Almost
Right
getting
about now.
disqualified. Carmelo. Oh,
He's
he's going
fixated on that screwdriver.
Too scared
Stomping
to
away.
fight without a weapon.
This could be a big mistake here for Carmelo. He needs to get
The
his...
referee just
Ref needs to take that off of him.
the referee telling he can't
Not
use
legal in
it.
this match.
Cooler heads prevail,
You know
Carmelo.
what? Use it. Get disqualified.
And the referee unhanding.
Oh,
Yeah.
vicious kick. I didn't really see. Not in my line. So was that a low blow? Nero coming back with those punches.
Throwing out some punches on his own, climbing up the rope.
Going to the ropes.
What are we
Oh,
gonna
he
see?
looks like
What? He's
to the
going
top.
up high. This is the high rate. Yes, right there.
Oh, a double axe handle there.
And
Gotta hurt.
with the amount that he traveled, that's a lot of punishment.
And only a 2 count there. Could have been the biggest win of his career.
I was Finland.
Carmelo right back up and put him in a headlock.
That does a lot of pressure to the neck, takes the air right out of you.
Nero not submitting.
And getting to the ropes, great ring awareness.
Carmelo breaking the hold there.
Cowardly way to get out of submission.
Vicious shot right there and a block. Oh, and
Could be thinking of that figure
a
four,
double
yep.
leg takedown into the figure 4. And actually, a couple of months ago, De Niro was supposed to be in that match at No Remorse for the title, but Carmelo did beat him to take his #1 contender spot. So adding more fuel to this matchup here, you gotta wonder maybe if De Niro was in that match instead of Carmelo, maybe he would have been the champion.
I mean, that could very well be
Turning
true.
it over.
Reversing
The pressure. De Niro getting the rope, but the hold was released before the referee could even start counting.
I mean, I keep saying there seems to be something wrong with this guy, but he has great awareness in that ring, always getting the ropes
Absolutely, and
whenever he
He looks like he's signaling
Carmelo's
for that
legs hurting a
big
bit.
choke
The
slam.
choke
there.
slam.
Oh,
And
and a reversal.
Gets out of it.
Trips him
Taking
up.
him in a-
Oh,
This-
and this could
the
be
STF?
the big STF. Carmelo's put away a few people with this move.
Submission heavy match tonight.
a lot of pressure.
Both De Niro and Carmelo here with the submission offense.
They want a decisive victory, and there's nothing more decisive than getting your
So,
opponent.
the figure 4. Oh, is that a tap?
Go.
That's a
Tap out.
tap out victory there.
That is a tap out.
Carmelo
victory.
refusing to
And
release
Carmelo
the
is
hold.
not letting go.
Let the man go.
Come on.
The referee should reverse this decision. He held it on for a bit too much longer than he needed.
Carmelo
That
showing
man-
his darker side. Match is over. Stop submitting.
I think he's looking.
They're going for that
Look at the
screwdriver.
He's going for that screwdriver.
He is fixated on that weapon.
Oh. De Niro, better get out of the ring. The referee's got to do something about this.
I wouldn't be surprised if he attacked the ref with that screwdriver. He's just aiming for everyone.
Carmelo with a big win there, but it doesn't seem his headspace is removed
Big
from
win
that
there.
loss.
A win isn't enough for him.
Fuming. Thankfully, cooler heads prevail. Hey, I ain't
Get
doing
that
anything.
screwdriver away from us.
A great
Hey, I ain't
win.
doing anything. Hey, I got that no contact. I got that no contact. Hey, I ain't doing anything. You got no beef with me. Hey, if I
Mello,
can't
let it
damage,
go.
it's got a problem.
What's next?
I'm next.
Mello, right up to
Counting
Mike's
down.
face saying
I'm
he's
next.
next.
It's only a matter of time, Mike.
I'm next. No contact clause, bitch. That man's coming for that championship. I don't feel safe around that man. If he touches me though, he's getting himself suspended. Definitely.
That was definitely a very heated situation picking up here.
We're back here at the 10-year anniversary. A big brutal match we just saw between Carmelo and Respaldo De Niro.
Those two guys had huge chips on their shoulder and they were able to slug it out in that ring.
Big,
Disgusting display from Carmelo.
big submission victory. Oh, here comes a thunderstorm. Big energy change. He's recently using his new theme music, showing the true monster inside of him. No longer a hero.
I've seen lots of people, the Sawf fans online, and a lot of the kids are not happy with the direction that Thunderstorm.
Screw the kid.
Kids don't know what they're
Storm.
talking about.
Great man, I did not understand what he just said.
I don't know. I don't know much Spanish myself.
I don't know thunderstorm. Speak. I know thunderstorm, but I don't know what it means. I pinned thunderstorm.
You definitely pinned that man.
Point at me.
Pointing at you.
You got heat with everyone in this
He's
match.
saying you're next as well.
Hey, I'll take on anyone.
I mean, you are undefeated, so
I mean,
Maybe
these
that's-
people want to disrespect my no contact clause. What the hell are you on about?
wait, that theme. Who's?
It was advertised on. Oh, we've got Psycho, the original Psycho,
Oh my god!
back.
For the 10th anniversary.
Of course. He did merge with Jack Blade, the Minion,
Behind him.
sporting that new look. But we've got the original Psycho back.
I think the minion just looked right at me. I don't.
He is a scary.
Oh no, he's coming this way. He's coming this way.
Another person.
Stay away from us, you
Whoa,
freak.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
I've got a no contact clause. Never said anything about touching your front. Hey, just back away. We've got big history here. In fact, the first ever takedown. What we did see, the first ever match in SAWF was Psycho versus Thunderstorm. Takedown 31. Our first takedown coming back in 2019. First ever match back was Psycho and Thunderstorm. These men have history.
These two men, if you can even call them men
Are
at
they
this point,
even human?
what are they? Or whatever they are. I'm scared sitting here and I can't imagine how you feel, Mike. But then again, you do have your no contact clause.
No contact clause, so they can't touch me, but I gladly push you in the way. Maybe they can take you back to that dungeon.
I mean, you had that legal safety, but are they the kind of people that care?
Jack Blade, when he was Jack Blade, he's Psycho now. He did threaten to follow me home. He did say he knows where I live.
Oh, that's got to be real scary. But we're gonna get started with this match.
I've been keeping my windows extra closed and right to the ropes goes
Psycho
Thunderstorm.
straight in.
And as you said multiple times, Adam, a cheap way to get out of a submission, a cheap way to get out of bed, going to those ropes.
Yep. Not particularly a fan of either of these wrestlers. They both have underhanded tactics.
Definitely agree with you there. He's starting up on this company, obviously Thunderstorm going through a bit of a change in personality.
This is definitely not gonna be your grandfather's wrestling match. I can tell you that much. No collar and elbow tie-ups in this one.
Exactly, right there. I would not be surprised if this was the millionth time that these two have faced every time. You don't get that great technical wrestling ability style. The Minion just trying to get up on the apron there, getting a close look at the action there.
And like he said, this match has happened a few times. There's quite a long feud between these two, and with the new attitude of Thunderstorm, maybe he's gonna try step up
Absolutely.
to Psycho.
We see the Minion out here for Psycho in the corner. The Spartan Nero, Thunderstorm's cousin, nowhere to be found. Maybe he's still feeling that beating that Carmella handed him earlier tonight.
Psycho's minion wandering around the side of the ring does worry me. I don't know where he's up to.
Who knows what could be going on inside that head? Great takedown there. Into the pin.
Getting a 2 count.
The cogs must be turning in that head.
I
But
did hear earlier today, the minion, he says his power level is over 9.
over 9?
Over
That's
9.
incredible. That's almost in the double digits.
It is.
What's your power level, Mike?
I've got an unlimited power.
I mean, you are undefeated, so I can't argue that point.
An undeniable fact. And Psycho, with that huge Irish whip there, taking Thunderstorm to the corner. Oh, and he ducks that spear into the corner.
Planting his shoulder into that metal post.
Thunderstorm taking advantage. Oh, tries to whip and he gets reversed. Oh, and he rolls right out of the way.
Very fast match, not a lot of time for a break for either of these wrestlers.
And that's what you would expect, especially with Psycho. That dude's crazy. He does what he wants.
Honestly, if Thunderstorm wants a chance here, he wants to end it as fast as possible.
And to that point of Psycho being crazy, I think Thunderstorm might be a bit loopy in the head, a bit loco, as the Spanish would say.
Yeah, maybe taking too many knocks to the head.
Maybe his brain just doesn't get enough air with that mask on all the time.
Oh,
I don't know what happened there, but
patent
he's looking
flip
hurt.
and a cover.
I think that was just
2
the
count.
power of Psycho that whipping him into that turnbuckle created a whiplash effect.
Psycho's minion egging on Psycho now.
Oh, and that big splash there. Getting a 2 count. You gotta wonder what the referee thinks of these clowns out here.
I mean, I would not want to be in that ring right now with those
If I was
clowns.
the ref, I definitely wouldn't want to have some kind of clan phobia or anything.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Thunderstorm just at the mercy here of the minion. Oh,
Thunderstorm
back
coming
away.
in.
up!
Grab the water bottle.
He was
Oh,
thinking
and
about
Psycho just
taking
a kid.
my colleague's water, but
And
thought
the
against
power.
it. We are
Oh,
in an
and-
age of COVID.
I'll be keeping this water
Wow,
safe
and,
for
and
now.
he just rips up that mask, going back to Jack Blade.
What?
And the minion just rubbing that mask to his face.
Maybe
Two.
the face of Psycho may be a hindrance for Jack Blade.
Jack Blade possibly not wanting to go back to that old persona for the 10-year anniversary. He's happy with the way he is. Shedding that character got him that SAW championship.
I was about to say the same. I mean, Psycho never held that championship, but Psycho Blade did.
Psycho's minion now inside of the ring, carrying around his master's mask.
A horrific sight. And wow, what?
Big fist drop to possibly the heart of Jack Blade. And a 2 count there.
Very close for Thunderstorm. He doesn't get that close often.
That is.
He can
Right.
almost taste the Nando's right now. He is in control.
I think the only one-on-one match that he's ever won was against Ryan Sampson, where his mask was on the line. And I think he was going for that Perry kicking.
The very kicker.
The concussion creator.
And that's got to be it. You don't get up.
3 count off that concussion creator.
He'll be lucky if it's just a concussion off of that.
He'll be lucky if he doesn't leave this ring.
Grabbing
With
that
an ambulance.
mask.
Big win for... Is it Psycho? Is it Jack Psycho Blade at this point?
I think without the mask, it's fair to say it's Jack Psycho Blade.
Jack
He's
Psycho
holding
Blade.
that mask up like it's a trophy. Getting that win. I was almost going to call it a big win.
Thunderstorm smart, got out of the ring as fast as possible.
His cousin isn't here to help him out. I was going to say...
Maybe that kick knocked his head right for once.
Thunderstorm not sticking around, making his way to the back. Got to force the effort. Stuck in there longer than anyone thought.
What's that? The thunderstorm!
Sending a message to the prodigy
I'm taking! What is happening?
for our looking to get that briefcase in that big handicap match.
Thunderstorm says it's rightfully his, but I don't agree with that.
Definitely don't agree. He hasn't pinned anyone to get that briefcase. His cousin, Respaldo Nero, has had multiple shots at that briefcase. 0 Hour with their last shot. We're back here at the 10-hour anniversary show. Preparing for the main event, a big tag team match. Higher Powers, Cowboys from Hell, ready to go. First time ever, James Anderson is the SAWF champion. Prodigy, holder of that number 1 contender's briefcase. Anything could happen.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's already been a hell of a show so far. And this match, I think it's just going to go crazy.
And gentlemen, what we saw on last takedown with the Cowboys from Hell, you've got to think, can they get back on the same page?
Oh,
I don't know, it'll be interesting. There seemed to be a bit of heat last time, so we'll see how it goes.
We did see the Cowboys from Hell cursing each other. We did see also as Ryan Sampson was leaving the arena, he was saying, you know, fuck Adrian Evans, fuck the Cowboys from Hell. Was confronted by Jack Blade. They've got a big match at 0 Hour.
Here come the Cowboys from Hell.
Here they come.
Here they are.
10th anniversary, baby. Stronger than gold.
Of course, Adrian Evans been here since 2014, I believe. Started as a referee, former SAWF champion, as it pains me to say, one of the most accomplished names in this company, taking Ryan Sampson under his wing as his tag team partner. Ryan Sampson starting off as a referee here in 2019, transitioning to a wrestler with the help of Adrian Evans, training him up.
Oi, I think we need to have a chat.
If anything's going through my head as Adrian Evans right now, Ryan Sampson cost him the last match. Is it going to cost him this match?
Absolutely. Good point to think about.
We need to be on the same page for tonight, Adrian.
Ryan
Well,
Sampson
shake my hand.
looking for that handshake. You gotta
The
wonder
handshake.
if it's sincere or not. I do believe this match between the High Powers and the Cowboys from Hell has only happened one time. It ended in disqualification, so there was no big conclusive pinfall submission victor.
You were making a great point before. You were talking about Ryan Sampson being under Adrian Evans' wing. Do you feel that maybe Ryan Sampson thinks he's outgrown Adrian Evans?
You gotta
and that
think-
could be where the descent. He doesn't want to live in Adrian Evans' shadow anymore.
That is a very good point, actually. I've been there for a lot of Ryan Sampson's big moments. Of course, he did referee first. His big first singles victory was against my client at the time, the Prodigy.
Big upset victory at the time.
Upset
Here come
victory.
out your boys here, Mike.
Pardon?
Looking forward to seeing them fight.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't team often. This is a big treat.
That is true. They've formed the High Powers for a long time, but it's not often we actually see them fight.
Founding early on in their careers, 2014, they did have a bit of a split. 2014-15, they did have a split. They go back on the same page last year at Wrestle War during the big ladder match, and there you see it. The SAWF champion, James Anderson, the #1 contender, briefcase holder of the Prodigy, holding that briefcase for over 204 days. I believe it's 206 at this point. Big time match.
Humble Mr. Dexter.
Big time match.
Did you put in that good word for me, Mike?
I haven't had a chance yet to speak with them. I've been preparing for this show.
You're trying to get Mike to get you in his Discord?
Hey, look, the man's
Said
asked
you
the
was going
question.
to.
When I have a meeting with the next,
I mean, you
Sure.
have had 2 days.
hey, I've been busy preparing for this show. So have they.
I mean, Mike Dexter is the most esteemed manager in Sawf history. Probably got a lot on his plate, and he's going to come out here and do commentary as well.
Absolutely. These men are prepared. Just because they have the most dominant tag team this company's ever seen, the end of the year awards tag team of the year, chatting all time to see them holding up their trophies. They've got a lot to prepare for. They're not taking this match lightly, even though their opponents are marginal, you know, okay, kind of.
The referee keeping them separated.
Smart of the ref, he doesn't want Adrian Evans and Ryan Sampson jumping them just before the match starts. Hopefully the ref can keep this match peaceful and keep Adrian Evans.
Yeah, we want a great wrestling match here for our main event of the 10th anniversary show for the SAWF.
Comes Prodigy with his briefcase.
That briefcase a wild card at all times. He can cash that in whenever he so chooses. He could cash it in at the end of this match.
He possibly could. He's been saving it for a long time. So it's hard to say what he might be saving it up for. So we're starting this off with James Anderson and Adrian Evans.
A bit of the trash talk between the two right now. No love lost between these two.
Alright, James Anderson moving out. We'll start with Prodigy and Adrian Evans.
Interesting. These two in a great rivalry.
They've had a lot of matches together.
Yeah, that ladder match and Wrestle War, which, I mean, I feel that was the catalyst that has led to, like, everything we see today.
Yeah, Adrian Evans must be still feeling a bit hurt after all of that. But, you know, you've got to move on, right? This is wrestling. Anything can happen.
Of course, I'm holding the SAWF Championship right here. I had to grab it from my man.
Mike's looking after all the goods because
got the briefcase here, got the championship here.
The higher powers have all the goods, so I guess Mike Dexter's going to be the one that looks after them.
Absolutely.
Since these two can't decide who wants to start out the match.
A tag there. Of course, Adrian Evans was injured training for a fourth count anywhere match against James Anderson. So you gotta think he's glad.
What? Whoa.
2, 3, 4. Come on, he's holding him in the corner, ref. Can't let Adrian do that.
To get his hands on the high powers, yeah.
Come on, Adrian, I know you're
And
that
a
dirty.
good clean break.
God. Disgusting,
Just circling around each other, sizing each other up.
A lot of mind games from James Anderson with the trash talk, really trying to get into the head of Adrian Evans.
Absolutely, but I have to warn you here, mind games is a bit of a touchy subject for me because that was in the PSV, and before that PSV, Adrian Evans did break my finger.
I apologise if I offended you there, Mike. I didn't mean to.
Absolutely did, and you should be sorry.
So why do you listen to yourself then? Get him locked up.
There's trash talking there.
These are
Dancing.
two teams that do not like one another.
Does anyone like the cow? I like to call them the cow losers from hell.
The cow loses.
Does anyone like the cow losers from hell?
I can't say I'm a fan of the
Let me guess, Lucas. You love the cow losers from hell.
Of course.
Did you go up once again and try and shake their hands?
Yeah, probably a hug and a kiss backstage every day.
That's not what cowboys do. That's what I've been told at least. But they are upstanding young men who are... And one is a former SAWF World Champion. You can't take that away from him.
Did you take the Brokeback Mountain approach of getting to know these cowboys?
Look, I'm not, you know, part of their cowboy clique.
Are you stumbling through your words there?
I'm just trying to do my job and commentate this match.
Right,
See,
Prodigy tagging out.
tag there.
We have the world champion in the ring right
World
now.
champion Ryan Sampson.
Right. Good
Getting
teamwork
there.
from higher powers. Adrian Evans a bit scared, tagging out Ryan Sampson.
Absolutely.
Well,
Doesn't
like,
want that knee re-injured. I used that loosely because who knows if he was even injured.
He's looking fine right now.
And
I mean, we know for sure the higher powers are on the same page. You can attest to that.
Absolutely.
But we don't know that for sure with the Cowboys of Hell. Yes, they shook hands before the match, but we saw what happened at the last game.
I have to admit, Adrian Evans a bit not quick to shake Ryan Sampson's hand. He did,
Exactly. I definitely.
he did pause a bit there, and
They did shake hands, but you never know what's going on in that head.
I will say, I'm not sure about the handshake says much about teamwork. I'd be hesitant to shake Ryan Sampson's hand as well.
You can't
I
let me
mean,
too fat boy. That's right.
you think Ryan Sampson may have been the hesitant one. Maybe he shouldn't have gone for that handshake.
Scott
Get him.
appears to have the double underhook, but too much power from James Anderson.
Started main event. James Anderson, 3-time world champion, the Prodigy, 2-time world champ. Adrian Evans, 1-time world champion. There's 6 SAWF championship reigns in this match. And of course, Ryan Sampson yet to win the big one.
Ryan Sampson keeps going face to face, like wrestling with James Anderson in this match, struggling to get anything done.
Has the champion in a headlock right now.
He'll get out of it. He's James Anderson, for goodness sake. And I don't believe Ryan Sampson ever beaten James Anderson in one-on-one action. But James Anderson's pinned Ryan Sampson multiple times.
I think that was a right to the eye I just saw from James Anderson.
James Anderson would never do such a thing. Oh,
It is getting dark here at the Sawf Arena, but regardless of his tactics,
Would you like to
getting
borrow
the
my
advantage
glasses, sir? You need a good vantage point. You want my glasses to see right?
I'm okay.
And I
Except
agree.
you.
He's dominating the competition here.
Precise strikes to the head of Ryan Sampson. Gonna knock any man loopy.
Absolutely right. He's got him in that front face lock. Turns it into a pin. I was just going to say
Sneaky
Ryan
roll up
Sampson.
there.
A
Ryan Sampson
desperation.
should
Looking
attack
for the
out,
tag.
but he did get out of it. Get a sneaky pin. I want to kick to the legs.
Ryan taking a lot of damage.
We did see takedown 72. Adrian Evans' match with Jack Blade interrupted by Sampson, causing the DQ. You gotta wonder if Jack Blade's sneaking around here anywhere, trying to get the other hand on Ryan Sampson a couple of weeks before their big match at 0 Hour.
I mean, for the higher powers, this is probably a great strategy. Ryan Sampson of this team would be the weakest link.
Absolutely right there. He is not even a year into his career as a wrestler. This time last year, actually, he was refereeing, and a terrible referee, if I do say so
I can
myself.
agree with you on that.
Scratch your hand or something? What do you want? You want him? You want him?
Ryan Sampson really needs to focus on trying to tag in Adrian Evans. That's his best chance.
Try to get that tag.
Adrian Evans you can tell that he wants to get in that match right now. And
James Anderson, a good sport. Don't let them do it.
Looks like
But
the
Ryan
referee's,
Sampson still
the
tried.
referee's calling that an official tag.
I think
Adrian
I
Evans
just
is
saw
illegal.
Adrian Evans just reach in
Adrian
and
Evans just leaned down, tagged
What an
himself.
honour. What a fucking honour. It's good wrestling.
Oh, Adrian Evans.
he's had enough.
A cheap
Come on, man.
tactic there, going straight after Anderson, not locking up like a classic gentleman. Going for that technical wrestling, just brawling. Big kick in the corner there.
Pretty easy when your opponent's worn out from fighting your teammate for so long.
Oh, and a slap there.
Those
Big kick in the midsection.
those kicks from Adrian Evans, he knows what he's doing.
And that Irish whip. Big clothesline there. Also, you gotta wonder with the champion. Oh, look, he's going for that Jedi, that curb stomp. I was just gonna say, with that champion, James Anderson, in the match here, you gotta wonder if that mystery masked man was lurking anywhere. He did hand James Anderson the SAWF Championship, surprisingly.
Does seem to enjoy interrupting James Anderson in the match.
That is
Who
true.
knows what could happen?
You notice there Samson did ask for the tag, but Adrian Evans just ignored him.
Honestly, I think that was a smart move.
Oh, and
Wouldn't
oh,
wanna
he goes
tag
for a
Ryan
knee
Sampson.
there.
And Adrian was in a precarious position right there, but managing to get back into the ring.
Absolutely.
Already looking a bit worn out there.
Taunting Adrian Evans is James
And a
Anderson.
kick there to
And-
the leg. And that's perfect strategy if indeed he was actually injured. Taking those legs out. And you gotta think James is still feeling that last man standing match.
Come on, Adrian.
He did have, it was only 2 days ago on Takedown winning back the championship.
2, 3, 4. Watch back.
So the tag then, yeah, we go. We grab the tag.
There.
It did look like a bit of reluctance on that one though.
No idea what's going on with these guys' minds.
I've said month after month on commentary, the Cowboys from Hell are not a real tag team. They don't get along at all.
An STO from Ryan Sampson.
Oh, and
Prodigy breaking up the
breaking
pin,
that up.
smart move, good use of teamwork right there.
these
Getting
two,
involved when he needs to.
These two are 1-on-1 with each other. Oh, and then going for that, looks like a sleeper.
And a great deal of misdirection there to get Ryan Sampson to the ground,
And
and
he's got a big time crossface locked in, I do believe.
has a lot of torque on the neck, the back, and the face, but rolling it into a
Oh,
pin.
and a cover there. Almost pinning the SAWF champion.
That would have been the upset of the decade.
Absolutely. Especially on the 10-year anniversary of pinning the man who founded this company. Not only just the champion, the founder of this company.
The first champion as well.
Absolutely. The first SAWF champion, the 3-time SAWF champion, the only 3-time SAWF champion.
69. Tag him. No.
James Anderson
You actually want to touch him?
telling Adrian Evans to tag in Ryan Sampson, and Adrian Evans does in fact tag in.
James Anderson just taking turns, smashing them one by one.
Huh? Get a leg shot.
James Anderson doesn't care who you are. He'll take you down. Show you why he's the 3-time SAWF champion.
Oh, he's a pussy. What? Yeah, you're a pussy. Oh.
Oh, and a big jumping kick there.
James Anderson seemingly just accepting that kick, maybe to try throw him off, but
Oh, and the kick. Oh,
a fake out from Adrian Evans there.
James Anderson knows exactly what he's doing. Luring the Cowboys from Hell into a false sense of
And
security.
bringing Ryan back in already.
Kick there.
Got that double underhook, and
Goes for that double underhook DDT. There.
Get back in, Adrian.
what?
Oh,
He's not finished
instead of
yet.
going for the cover.
We'll just pin it.
Yeah,
He
don't
wants-
what? Strategy.
Hey,
Yeah, you gotta put
there
it
is
in.
no tag there.
Yeah.
No
No
tag
tag.
there.
Yeah, keep him back, ref.
It didn't sound like Adrian particularly wanted to go along with this plan either.
Telling the ref to get out. Oh!
And that,
Fantastic. He calls that the fantastic forearm. And Adrian was thrown out of the ring by the Prodigy.
I mean, we've already,
RAV.
that has to,
Super kick.
and that has to be.
No way Ryan
It.
is getting up after that.
1, 2, 3.
We were already confused enough about the state of the Cowboys of Hell, but after that, between them,
Bill.
I'm sure there's going to be some upset rivalry between the Cowboys of Hell backstage after
oh
this.
yeah, would not want to be in the locker room of the Cowboys from Hell. The Higher Powers was a great victory.
Great use of teamwork.
And standing tall, 10 years in the making,
Holding that title
that belt, that proof of how good of a wrestler he is.
With all the goods.
Champion.
But Adrian Evans is not done yet.
Back in the ring
This is not a
Ryan
wise
Sampson
move by Adrian
as
Evans.
well.
We may not be done just yet. They may fight for the rest of the night.
Adrian Evans.
Get the fuck back here right now, Evans!
And-
That's not your shit, Samson.
And Adrian Evans still enough, even though he cost his team the match. If anyone should be pissed off, it's Ryan Sampson.
Trouble in paradise for the Cowboys from hell.
I mean, Ryan Sampson cost Adrian Evans a match earlier. Adrian Evans getting revenge.
At the end of the night, the higher powers are standing in
Proving
tall.
why they're the best tag team in this company, maybe even in the whole wrestling business.
I mean, after that performance, I can't argue that.
Thank you, and we're still going strong. Thank you, Mikey.
Higher powers proving that they're the best.
Never too late. Never too late.
Thank you for joining us here at the 10th anniversary.
Big 10-year anniversary. Signing off, I'm Mike Dexter.
Lucas Roger.
And Adam Orff.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week on Takedown.